Poll: should it be illegal to burn the American flag? Yes or no? This question of whether or not it should be illegal to burn, quote, Old Glory has been discussed for decades. Well, we think it should be illegal. Here's why. First and foremost, a majority of Americans are sickened by the idea of burning the American flag. Even the liberal piece of toilet paper called the Huffington Post had to report that 48% of Americans support a ban on flag burning. Surveys conducted since the 1990s have consistently pointed out that 50% of Americans, give or take, support removing flag burning from the Constitution as a protected form of speech. Another reason to support making flag desecration illegal can be found in the words of President Trump. Back in November, Trump proposed not only making it illegal to burn the flag, but also making the act grounds for a 1-year jail sentence via Politico. President Trump recognizes that such flagrant displays of anti-Americanism justify the removal of American citizenship. I agree. On a more fundamental level, making flag burning illegal gives the American government legal grounds for suppressing the type of political radicalism that only serves to undermine our nation. Let's not kid ourselves. Those who burn the American flag do not believe in free speech for their enemies or fence-sitters. They hide behind the right in order to spout dangerous and violent rhetoric against the forces of order and justice. Whether there are burning embers of, quote, Old Glory, you can expect to find Black Lives Matter goons, Marxist, communist, and Islamic terrorists. Do you really want to give those people any kind of freedom or protected platform? We certainly don't. In his brilliant book, Democracy, the God That Failed, German-American libertarian scholar Hans Hermann Hoppe correctly recognizes that democracies and republics often fail because of fatal attachment to altruism. Giving die-hard anti-Americans any form of legal protection does not lead to similar treatment for right-wing groups. Indeed, these pathologically hateful people use America's goodwill in order to infect institutions with their ideologies. Eventually, one day, the left hopes to permanently kill off, quote, conservatism for good. Therefore, Hoppe argues that removing these groups from the public square is a preemptive strike to protect property rights and the hygiene of our civilization via Democracy, the God That Failed. On a less theoretical level, anyone with eyes can see that the type of liberty, quote, that the Democrats and the left seek is nothing more than mob rule. Do not fall for those leftists who claim that making flag desecration illegal amounts to, quote, authoritarianism. American politicians, both Republican and Democrat, have utilized justified authority in the past in order to clamp down on anti-American insurgencies. President Woodrow Wilson and Attorney General Mitch Palmer seized Department of Justice personnel on hundreds of avowed radicals, eventually creating decades of relative peace thanks to the deportation of hundreds of un-American agitators. During the 1950s, although the left wing will never admit it, Wisconsin Republican Joseph McCarthy did indeed expose just how much the U.S. government had been infiltrated by communists and Soviet loyalists during the New Deal years of President Franklin Roosevelt via WND. Let's emulate men like Palmer and McCarthy. Let's make patriotism, not sedition, protected again. I think it's disgraceful. And if they don't like it, let them leave. That's what my feelings are about it. Let us know what you think about this in the comments section below. And again, thank you for watching.